Today, both Governor Pritzker and state Democrats threw their support behind Kamala Harris as the party's new presidential nominee. Now, that's not set in stone yet, but Gianna Zhao has more local reaction to the vice president and presumptive nominee. Gianna.
Thank you, Janice. With Illinois State Representative and Speaker Pro Tem Jahan Gordon Booth and the Tazewell County Clerk about what the Democratic Party will do now moving forward and what the ballots will look like in November. With the countdown to the 2024 election already underway, we're just over 100 days out now. President Biden announced Sunday that he's dropping out of the race. He also endorsed his Vice President Kamala Harris as the new Democratic nominee. Party delegates at the National Convention in Chicago next month now have to weigh in.
Citizens often believe that when they vote in a primary election for who they pick for their party's nominee, that is them casting their vote directly. It is not. What really matters in the primary election are the delegates that you picked.
Illinois State Representative Jahan Gordon Booth is one of those delegates and says it was the toughest 3.5 weeks surrounding the performance of President Joe Biden.
It was depressing that someone who had done so much in their role as president just couldn't get the gas in the summer before the election to really take us to where we needed to go.
In the state of Illinois, ballots won't be finalized until August 29th, and early voting starts September 26th. Tazewell County Clerk says this leaves voters with limited opportunity to voice their opinions.
Now they will have no voice in this process. The whole decision will be in the hands of a few select delegates that, yes, they voted on those delegates, but their option of voicing their opinion of which candidate they wanted to support has now been taken away.
So the question is whether Democrats are united behind the woman from California.
They are right now wholly focusing on securing endorsements from key Democratic figures as well as others, independents, maybe even some Republicans.
She adds it's not a typical process, but her vote is for Harris. She emphasized the importance of voting.
Doesn't matter if you agree with me, if you agree with the other party, just vote. It is so important that in this country we have the freedom and the ability to voice our opposition or support for the government that then governs our lives.
The nominee will be chosen on August 19th at the Democratic National Convention again in Chicago. It's the first open convention since the 1970s.